Hello all, I am still working on my A to Z fabric book of embroidery stitches, and today is the Berwick stitch. I've already done this entire page of stitches, of blanket stitches only, and now I'm working on this page of blanket stitches, and I've explained this 3 times, but I'll explain it again. I bought this ball of yarn, and I was expecting to get through the colors faster than I am, which is okay. So now I am just taking the colors off and making these little skeins for later. And that way I can actually see some colors on my stitching, which is what I wanted in the first place. And then it wasn't working out for me that way because I did all of the names in burgundy, which is okay. It's totally fine. It just made me laugh. But today we're going to do the Berwick stitch, which looks just like a blanket stitch, except for it has a little knot right there. Again, these pages that I found these stitches on don't have directions. So the directions that I got are from, I believe, Sarah's Hand Embroidery again. Yeah, Sarah's Hand Embroidery again. Oh, excuse me. I went outside earlier and I pet my cat, and I know better. So I'm just going to start right there at the edge of that other blanket stitch and work across this line, which is hilariously diagonal, and that's okay. So she makes a regular blanket stitch like so, and then this comes from the back and around across the back again. So clockwise wrap around the needle, which gives a delicate little knot right there at the top. Let's try another one. I don't know if you can make that tighter or not, but so from behind and then from behind again, and this time I'm going to hold it, maybe, if my left hand can be, nope. I'm not going to hold it because it's going to be too tight for me to pull this big old fat yarn through it. I'll just go like that. Got it now. There we go. So there it is. I'm going to work my way across and I'll be right back. Okay, there is my Berwick stitch. It's difficult to tell, but there is a little knot at the top of each of the blanket stitches. I'm loving how this fabric is feeling. In Sarah Humphrey's videos, she talks about when you are classically trained, I don't think that's a word she used, but classically trained to embroider, that you put your fabric in the frame and that's it. You don't touch it unless you have to. You don't touch the stitches, you don't touch the fabric, you don't touch anything. And that she likes slow stitching because when you slow stitch, it is about the texture and the feeling and the touching. And I love that I can just touch this. It's mine. I can do what I want. It's not a big piece of beautiful artwork to go on the wall. It's just going to go in a book. This page is going to go on the back of this page. I will probably use a blanket stitch to put them together like that, and then when it's in my stitch book, it'll be a flip over. So my stitch book is rapidly becoming a more like a slow stitch book, which I think is okay also. I will figure out a way to make this little scallop stay down. When I washed this, I hung it upside down, and so it dried that way. And yes, this is a staple because this little piece of fabric was coming off, and I just haven't dealt with that yet. So anyway, here is my Berwick stitch. next step will be this filling stitch. And yes, I did do a filling stitch over here, but this filling stitch is not going to be round. It's going to be shaped different. Thank you for watching.